Cheryl Lynn. Liberia. You getting married?
Jesus.
What are you grinning about?
God is good.
All the time.
He's healed me of a lot. Being here, it hurt because I had to face the things I didn't want to face. He's restored my respect for men. My son Dimitri is here, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have stayed. He came here first and he welcomed me and surprised me. We've always beat on each other. But God restored that relationship. And God just saw me through all the uncomfortable feeling, all the anger of being healed. And He's restored everything that I lost. A prayer life, a love for God. I hated God when I first came here. I hated Jesus. I wanted nothing to do with the Holy Spirit, but God restored the love for that. Sober. I want my granddaughters to have a sober grandmother. They've never seen me sober. And I got to teach children's church at Glen Rosa once. I got to preach. That was a God thing there. I had everything I said I was not going to do ever again. God restored all of it, and it's all the praise, all the honor goes to God. I'm set free. Just set free today. Set free of hurt, set free of shame, set free of alcohol.
She is a jewel. You see somebody down at the altar? Right over here all the time, it's her. And the other day, some struggles happened between her son, and he was a little feisty, and that really hurt her. But the next thing you know, they're hugging. God worked it all out. And this has been, it seems, the pattern of their life ever since he's been here and she's been here. She's first. She said, "Get out of the way, man. You get it. I hope she keeps praying for me." Because I mean to tell you, God has got a hold of her. She loves God with all her heart. And it shows. She might be up here kind of talking, no, she's a winner. Would you give this to your mom?
Throughout the years, we messed up our relationship. I know I messed up like it too, but I know it's been a long journey for us. Pastor Walt, Mr. Lee, the weeks told me, said, you're going to be the one bringing somebody important to this place.
Amen.
I didn't believe what they said until I seen you that day. I was speechless to say something to you. I know it's been really mean throughout the years. I want to be a good son to you.
You know, let's let him host. He's had some struggles. He's hung in there.
Amen.
Through it all. I mean, he's had some big, big time struggles. But he's hung in there. The other day, I didn't think he was going to make it. Next thing you know, him and his mom got a chance to talk. He's still here. Something happened to him that he didn't think was fair, discipline, but he had to accept it, and he did accept it. And this is a good example for us. We're real people.
Right?
They're living a real life. And then you see what God is able to do. Plug yourself in to God and see what He can do for you. You might have a few tears, you might have a few ups and downs. But I want to tell you something. You get the touching, you get that power from Him, man. You get that surge from Him. You ain't gonna want no more. It ain't like the drugs. The first time you get all fired up on that drugs, man, you try to get the second buzz like the first time. Never happens. You let the Holy Spirit get a hold of you, you get a buzz, and I'll tell you what, it gets better and better and better and better each and every day. God bless you too. Now there you are.
I just want to open up by saying, Sherlyn, I've seen you make so much progress in this program, and you are beautiful, and your sensitivity between you and your family, it just drives me to continue to make sure I make my mother proud, and I want to say that first. She is. My mother, Monique Sims, she travels from Vero Beach, Florida. I would like you to stand up and just take a moment. Okay, I would like you to give me my certificate so you can see the gold sticker opposed to personal.
That looks more like your sister.
Thank you so much for being here, for supporting me in every way. You've been backwards through your lifetime for me, and you deserve to be here standing, and I know how much it means for you to see me have accomplished something that involves my self-improvement.
Amen.
Because all the work that you put in over the years was for me to be able to be a success story, not for me to bring shame to our family or to have to apologize for anything that I've done intentionally to ruin our bond. And so I want you to know that it means so much that you traveled, and when you told me on the phone that no matter who was there, you would be here, it meant so much to me on the inside because I knew that you were coming for a good reason. So okay, that sticker on there, it means that. Okay, I have the weapons in life that I need to fight against the enemy.
Are you gonna let your mother talk now?
Hi, so let me first start by saying I've never been to Phoenix, Arizona ever in my life. And I do work for the airline industry, so it's amazing that I've never even come to Phoenix. But I am happy to be here in you guys' city. But more importantly, I named Liberia after a country in West Africa that's called Liberia. And I gave her the name Liberia Love because I told her she has a calling on her life. And the calling on her life is to help others. In Liberia, the children, because Liberia doesn't have any children, but she has a gift in working with smaller children. Anytime you see Liberia, you always see a lot of children following behind her. When I took her to Liberia for the first time, all the children was just running after her, and we actually went on a mission trip, and we took toothbrushes and toothpastes. You guys know what you hand out here. That's what we took over to West Africa to give to the children for the first time on our first missions trip. And so I said, Liberia, that your call on your life is so much greater than drinking and alcohol. That if you can break that addiction over your life, then you can really do what God has called you to do. So I am very appreciative that even though I'm all the way in Florida, you guys are actually ministering to my daughter here in Phoenix and helping her to get to a place to where she is not relying upon anything other than the Holy Spirit to lead her and guide her. And so I'm honored to give Liberia this certificate. And as I close, I do want to say one important thing. Sobriety is going to be a constant battle. When you walk and when everyone leaves out of here, we all stumble and fall. So don't walk out thinking that if you trip and fall, you have fallen. Just pick yourself up, everyone, and get back up. With honors. Now I am going to be at the airport by 2 o'clock. And I'm going to go to Florida and spend time with my mother and my sister and reflect on what's important in my life and really put things in perspective, because this journey has been a long time and I need time to get in gear when I come back for second phase. I just want to take 2 minutes to let certain people know that I did not get here by myself. My mother birthed me into this world, but since I've gotten here on Church on the Street, Pat Bianca, when I heard your voice on the phone and you told me to come here and do community service, and then long story short, there was no community service to be added to my time. I was just literally here because you told me it was okay to come and do community service, and I'm so thankful that I developed a relationship with you and a friendship, and it moves me to be able to know that you're here for me. Troy, you are the best example of walk it like you talk it, because I'm telling you night and day, you are doing what you say you're doing, and that means so much to me. JC, I'm thankful for you. I'm so thankful for you that you let me work out and you help me with my health, because that is so important. Brittany, you make me so proud to have the example of you.
God bless you. You know, she's cute, she's fun, she's alive, she ain't dead. You can't help but have fun around her. She'll get in your face and she gets that hair thing twisted on the side over there. You're a preacher.
opportunity for a brighter future, and that's the best gift anybody's given me.
That was God again. God bless you.